welcome back to the Myles podcast, everybody. All right, everyone say hello on 3. 1, 2. All right, today we will be playing We Listen and We Don't Judge. So, this is where you listen and you don't judge. Everyone on 3, say we listen and we don't judge. 3, 2, 1. We listen and we don't judge.
I drank too much apple juice that I started to have diarrhea at a hotel.
We don't judge.
I can't think of one right now.
When I was really little, I pissed myself on the way to the bathroom, and then I just went back to bed to deal with it in the morning.
Oh my God! Listen and we don't judge. Who wants to go?
When I was 7, I had to go to the bathroom in the McDonald's, but someone was on the stall. One person was on the stall, so I was trying to go. So I just my pants.
You can't, and we don't judge.
One time I was rushing to a bathroom and I was pushing the bathroom door open of gas stations. It was a heavy door, right? There was a little girl in front of the door and I hit her and knocked her over, and the dad was so mad, and it was terrifying.
We listen and we don't judge. One time when I was younger, we went to Dave & Buster's and I kind of sucked at all the games. So when we got to the ticket room, I didn't have enough for the thing I wanted, so I just stole 10 things and put them in my pocket. We listen and we don't judge.
When I was in 2nd grade, I thought my poop was a rock and it smelled weird, so I started showing it to everyone and making them smell it.
We listen and we don't judge. I really want to judge.
One time when I was just sitting on the floor while my dad was vacuuming, I just was sitting there for a minute, and then I just peed my pants. Then and there, it felt so good for some reason too.
This podcast is very potty humor. We listen and we don't judge. Sorry, my bad.
When I was younger and I was wearing really big pants one day, I went to the library and I was grabbing a book, and then all of a sudden my pants fell down.
We listen and we don't judge.
One time there was a kid standing behind me in line, and I was putting on my coat, and while I was putting my arm through the sleeves, I accidentally punched him in the head. We listen and we
don't judge.
Oh, once upon a time, I was driving home from school all the way to my dad's house. It's a pretty long drive. We stopped at a Walmart. I said I didn't have to go inside because I didn't have to go to the bathroom. I stayed in the car. I shit my pants.
Bro, stop swearing. We listen and we don't judge.
One time when I was really sick, I was sitting on the couch watching TV and I had to fart. And when I did, I shit my pants. And I had to do the walk to the bathroom.
I know, I'm going to have to edit this so much. We listen and we don't judge.
I got one. All right, so one time I was at my neighbor's house. I was 5 and I was being babysitted, and I had to fart, but I didn't fart. I went a number 2, and then I had to go over to my house and grab new undies, and then I had to go back. So then I went back to my neighbor's house, and then it happened again.
We listen and we don't judge.
So one time when I was 4, I really had to pee, but I didn't want to go out of the side of my room. So I peed on the carpet and I put a box over it and no one found out.
We listen and we don't judge.
So when I was at scout camp once, I had to use the bathroom, but I was in the changing process. So I went into one of the stalls and just kind of urinated.
Why all over it? Bathroom stuff. Stop with the bathroom stuff. We listen and we don't judge.
I got one. So I was at a scout camp once, and I spilled my water all over the place, and it got on my clothes and everything. So I was freezing the entire night. So I couldn't sleep. But then I went back in the back into the tent, and I just stripped, and I only had my underwear on.
I remember that.
Yeah. And then I started sleeping in between Will and William. At the little freak.
We listen and we don't
Judge.
That's why I quit.
One time, when my dad was trying to wipe my nose when I was younger, I ran away from him and split my head open on the edge of a speaker. Hence this scar on my forehead. Hey, we listen and we don't judge.
My bad for laughing. So, hold on. One time, we were having Lane's Bakery donuts for breakfast, and I really wanted one, so I asked, and apparently I had to clean my room first before I could have it. So I picked up some boxes to put them in my closet, and I didn't see the blanket on the floor, so I was walking, I tripped, and I split my head open on the shelving unit, hence the stitches on my forehead. We listen and we don't judge.
Alright, I got one. This is like two, kinda, but they're both with the same injury. So when I was a kid, my mom couldn't put me to sleep, and also she'd have to put me in the car and like put me in there, and like she dropped me on the concrete one time, and I just broke my.
We don't judge. Everyone say goodbye.
Goodbye.
One more. We listen and we don't judge as we're walking.
One time when I was in church when I was 5 years old, my mom wouldn't let me go to the bathroom during church service. So I ripped an absolute huge fart during the middle of church service.
We listen and we don't judge. I have one more. So one time at church we were doing communion. I was like 5 or 6 years old. We went up and they have a glass for the kids, which is grape juice. And I dunked it in the wine and I had a full glass, full thing of bread, full of wine, and I was 5 years old. We listen and we don't judge.
So when I was younger, my brother was really mean to me, and sometimes when I was like a really little young baby, he just went boom and pushed me down the stairs.
Oh my God. We listen and we don't judge. Thank you guys for listening to this episode of the podcast.
Don't judge us.
Don't judge us. There's going to be a lot of bleeping in this episode. I'm sorry. Thank you for watching. Everyone say bye. Bye. Hello, everyone listening to the podcast. So, as of editing this, I have gone through all the material, and I would like to apologize for all the bathroom stuff, which was pretty much everything. So, yeah, bye. See you on the next podcast.